All right, changes come in Maryland as longtime Senator Ben Cardin announced he won't run for re-election. There's a lot of speculation surrounding who will take his seat, and one candidate has already jumped into the race. We have Montgomery County Councilman Will Jawando. He's joining us on DC News Now. Thank you so much, Will.
Good morning, Shanika. Good to see you.
Good morning. So, Will, when you heard the news, you didn't waste any time to announce your interest. Have you always had interest in this Senate position?
Well, I've always had interest in helping the people of Maryland. I think I've demonstrated that. It's my lifelong home. I'm serving in my second term in the Montgomery County Council, over 1 million Marylanders. Senator Ben Cardin has done a great job over the last 57 years serving our state. And it's time now for a generational change. When I talk to Montgomery County residents, when I talk to folks around Maryland, they're worried. They're worried that kind of the basic tenets of the American dream, that they're going to be able to afford to pay their rent or mortgage, send their kids to a good school, retire with dignity. They're worried that that's at risk. And I think we need a leader in the Senate right now who has a proven track record of working on those things and really building a shared prosperity. I think we can do that here in Maryland. And that's why I jumped in. And my mother always told me it's good to be first and good to be prepared. So we were ready to go once the opportunity arose.
All right. And in your campaign video, you talked about equity and raising others up. How would you do that if you are elected to Senate?
Yeah, well, a lot that we've done in Montgomery County, I think, is a good example, right? We need to relieve pressure for people and push back against this false narrative and what I really call the big lie that if my neighbor does well, I have to do worse. I think it's pervasive in our country right now because it's pushed by some on the right. But we launched the first ever guaranteed income program in the state. 300 families are getting $800 a month to pay their monthly bills and relieve that pressure. We have affordable housing investments that were historic. We stabilized rents during the pandemic and looking to do that permanently so that your rent can't go up at any amount at any time. Passed the first ever criminal justice reform that was used as a model at the state level. We need to do that in Washington. And I think making sure teachers and firefighters and nurses can live in our community and just have a chance to retire with dignity. Those are all things that I've worked on that I want to take to Washington to really push back and build this shared prosperity. I think we need a bold vision, a progressive young leader that can help do that. I obviously worked in the Senate for Senator Obama and Sherrod Brown and was a senior official in the Obama White House. So I know the federal level as well, but I think it's really based on what I've been able to do for our 1 million residents here in Montgomery County, taking that to the 6 million in the state.
What would you say to those folks who might say you're too progressive?
Well, look, I think most people are worried about, can they make rent next month? Can they afford to send their kids to school? Can they save for retirement and be able to live in this community that they helped build? We need bold progressive leaders. People know that the status quo is not working. This debate on debt ceiling that's going to cut millions of dollars for aid for folks, that's a false choice. We can pay our bills and we can take care of our neighbors. And I think that message is resonating even just one day in and will resonate with Marylanders, regardless of ideology. What is happening right now is not working. That's why we need a bold, progressive vision that says you can make it and your neighbor can make it. And oh, by the way, we can still grow the economy and we can still start new jobs and we can still have entrepreneurs. I think people are ready for that type of leadership.
All right, Montgomery County Councilman Will Jawando, thank you for joining us this morning.
No problem. And visit willjawando.com to learn more.